There's shocking new evidence. The FAA has known for years about the problem of sleepy air traffic controllers and their solution after all of this time, adding more manpower. But are unions the real problem? Joining us from our D.C. bureau is the president of the Institute for Liberty, Andrew Langer. Good morning to you, sir.
Thanks for having me on.
Why was nothing done about this if the FAA knew about the problem, controllers falling asleep in the tower? Why did they do nothing all these years?
Well, I think that they didn't think that anybody was going to find out. This is sort of one of the great problems with these massive bureaucracies is that they tend to sweep things right under the rug. In this instance, they've had plenty of time to do what's called a root problem analysis to sort of get at the heart of why these guys are falling asleep, and more to the point, what procedures need to be put in place when these towers go dark. I mean, that's fundamentally what's at issue here, is what to do when these towers go non-responsive.
Right. Should these planes be landing anyway? It seems like it was just one of those dirty little secrets. We do now know that air traffic controllers work at least one midnight shift in 14 days. At least 20% of them do. We have a breakdown a bit of the types of schedule that these air traffic controllers are working, and you can see there. Okay, so what's the solution, Andrew?
Well, I mean, in this instance, when these towers go dark, somebody at the airport needs to be notified. I mean, you know, these guys are spending all this time in the planes having other towers call these guys on the phone. I think we need to start enlisting the help of local personnel on the ground to actually go up and start making routine tower checks part of their normal operations, getting the phone numbers of the local law enforcement officials made available to folks in towers nearby so that when these towers do go dark, somebody who's actually picking up a phone or has a radio gets a phone call and goes up and checks it. The problem with putting more people in the towers is we're going to burn people out that much faster. We don't want to do that. We simply, you know, we can't burn the candle at both ends and think that there's not going to be some sort of a bad result down the road.
Look, my solution is just stronger coffee. That's what I do when I'm exhausted. But unions, these unions do control these towers. How big a problem are they, and why would they protect some of these people that are clearly incompetent at their job?
Well, in the end, the unions want to put more people in the towers because the unions want more people to get hired as air traffic controllers so that they can build and grow their union. They have a vested interest in making sure that they have the largest manpower, man-force possible to sort of build their own empire. That's not the answer. Putting two guys in the tower just so one guy can nudge another guy awake is just a huge waste of the taxpayers' money. The fact is that there are plenty of things that we can be doing in order to make sure the procedures are followed, proper procedures are followed, so that A, we can keep folks awake in these towers, and then if some tower does go dark, to make sure that something more nefarious hasn't happened.
Yeah, nap time, clearly not the answer. Andrew Langer, president of the Institute for Liberty. Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Thank you.
Coming up, mysterious case of a missing Tennessee nursing student.